Getting started on YouTube, growing your YouTube channel, or just being consistent here on YouTube is a lot of work. But there are some ways to manage it, and I want to share with you what you could do if you just had 30 minutes a day to start your YouTube channel or even grow your YouTube channel. These are realistic things that you can do to stay consistent here on YouTube so you can still see the power of having a YouTube strategy in your business without spending hours on it. Hey guys, thanks for coming back for another episode. My name is Trina if you are brand new here, and this channel is all about how to create content that converts, content that grows your audience or actually makes you money in your business. And YouTube is a huge revenue generator for me. And I'm not talking about AdSense, I'm talking about lead generation. YouTube drives leads to my business, to my email list around the clock every single day. So I want to break down what I would do 30 minutes a day to keep a consistent YouTube strategy running. The first thing that I'm going to do is talk about what I would do week one, because you got to do a little bit of week one recon to then get into this routine of 30 minutes a day to make this happen. So the first thing that you're going to do is some research. Actually, you're going to spend 2 days researching. So on day one, which should be, let's say Monday, you're going to research what content of yours performs well. Do you have a blog? Do you have a podcast? Do you have an Instagram account? What content is getting more engagement? Getting more comments, right? What does your audience really like to see from you? During this time, you're also going to set up a Asana board or some type of project management tool so you can keep all of your ideas electronic. Trust me, we want to get this off of the paper in electronic because you never know what's going to happen to those paper notebooks. You're going to get this set up and you're going to start listing your ideas that you know do well for your audience. Now, day two, for 30 minutes, you're going to dive into your neighbor niche for 30 minutes, right? People who are creating content around the same topic and who are targeting your audience. This is something I go into detail inside my program, Video Strategy Academy. We even have a slide deck that you can fill out to keep all of this research organized in one place. But this is really important. I want you to spend about 30 minutes on day two researching your competitors. So let me just show you how you could start researching in 30 minutes. So what you're going to do is come to your niche, right? Let's say that you are a nutritionalist and you talk about plant-based eating and you want to build an audience to sell an ebook to. So what I do is come up here and start typing in plant-based and see what comes up. So right now, plant-based diet, plant-based recipes, plant-based diet for beginners. These are topics that your audience is searching for, but we want to find who's talking about this on YouTube. So let's go ahead and do plant-based diet for beginners. And then once you get to here, you can filter it through by channels. So when you scroll down here, okay, we have whole food plant-based cooking show, Plantful Kiki. When it comes to picking who you should be looking at, you want to make sure this is who your audience is following. So Plantful Kiki may have a different audience than Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, only because I know her. I know she focuses on like families and getting families to eat, where this could be, I don't know her specifically, but it looks like a more younger generation, maybe an audience that doesn't have a family, hasn't had kids yet. So this is two totally different target audiences here. And so this is where you really need to understand who you're speaking to, because if you are focusing on the family members, the women, maybe over the age of 35, 40, they have totally different issues and they're in a different part in their life and their bodies are different than say someone in their 20s. So that's where you really need to understand who your audience is. So let's say my audience is the family. I would go to this channel and then I would want to look at videos and then I would sort by most popular to see which topics are most popular here. So some of the most popular topics here are salad dressings, chocolate cake. So those are the topics that I know my audience likes because this is who I know my audience is watching. So like I said, it really boils down in this research phase on understanding who your audience is. And I go into a complete exercise and deep dive into figuring out who your audience is inside of my program, Video Strategy Academy. Right now, day 3, the 30 minutes are going to be spent on templates. So you could create templates for editing. So you could create your title screen templates. You could create your subscribe button animation template. You could create your end screen template. But I want you to spend about 30 minutes on day 3 creating templates. Creating Canva templates are going to save you so much time, especially if you only have 30 minutes a day to do this. And what I love about Asana is you can create folders to house these all in. So this particular folder you can see is editing templates, and this is where you can start building your editing templates. Canva has a lot more than they can do when I did these early last year. And so this is an example of a title screen that I had created for my audience. You can see if we play this, that's the title screen that comes up. But Canva, again, has so many different options now. The way you would do this to create a title screen in Canva is come in here to templates. You want to get the YouTube thumbnail template because that's the right dimensions for title screens for YouTube. Go ahead and do a blank one and then just start getting creative. Type in doodles and you can start to see these different graphics that you can have. So we put this one in here, but we're gonna need to change this background so it stands out. I'm gonna use my brand colors, and you can see Canva also allows me to add my brand colors in here. And there is that doodle. So let's say I want my title screen to do this. And then I just want the text, and then I want this animated. So you come here to animate, rise, pan, fade. Let's do squiggle lines. And I want something that's already animated. Pop this in here. And we can't change these colors right now, so maybe we want to change this color. So you can actually see what this looks like. It's probably too long for a title screen. You may want to make it a little bit less, maybe 2.5 seconds here, and then you can play it and see what it looks like. So when you're talking about your second action step or your first action step, you can use this. Then you're going to do these 3 dots. Save as template, and then you can folder it into your templates for your brand. So you can see over here we have the Trina Little brand. Every time I need to create a new template for a title screen, I just come here, change this out, change the title out, and it's already done. In this day, this is what you want to spend time doing, creating some templates so your editing can go faster. Okay, we're still in week 1 and we're on to day 4, and what I would spend 30 minutes doing is getting organized, all right? Do you have your project management tool organized and ready? Do you know all the different steps that you need to do to get this video up? Do you have all of your ideas organized? Do you have all your templates organized? I just want you to have a clean plate of some type of organization, because once you get into the thick of this, if you follow the 30 minutes a day, the organization piece is gonna not have as much time to focus on. So even organizing your Google Drive folder, right? What are you trying to save in your Google Drive folder? Are you trying to make Instagram posts as well around this? This is the way one of our clients organizes her Google Drive folder to keep everything in the right spot. So you can see here is the raw video files. So she uploads all her raw video files for us to go in there and grab. When we are done, we will upload all the final video files that we create for her. So as the agency, we create a YouTube video, Facebook video, Instagram TV video, and Instagram stories. So we will upload those here. Then her team is creating graphics for Instagram, Pinterest. She loads them all here. And then she gets the transcript from her videos and keeps them organized here. So for just one video, you can see how this starts to get all these files organized in one place and how that can be really beneficial to setting this up during this day. I want you to spend day 4 and day 5, those 30 minutes each, just getting things organized and wrapping up any more research that you need to do, any more templates that you need to do, okay? That's all you need to do. You're not gonna repeat this again for a while. Once you have that first week and that first foundation work done, now we're gonna go into week 2, and this is something that you're gonna repeat every single week to stay consistent on YouTube. Now, this is a realistic approach. I highly recommend batching if you can get to that point, but batching is going to take more than 30 minutes in one day. And I have a lot of content here on my YouTube channel about how you can batch, but this is for the person that's like, Trina, I only have 30 minutes a day to do this. How can I get this off the ground? Day 1, the first 30 minutes is going to be picking that video. What is the video you're going to do? What is the topic you're going to do? And start creating a game plan for it. Now, some people may call this a script. I really avoid saying script because I don't want you to write word for word what you're going to say in this video, because then you get wrapped up on saying all the words perfectly. I want you to have a direction for this video. I want you to know exactly what clips or what angles or what footage that you need to get to film this video. All right, so that's what you're going to do on day 1. Pick your content idea, and then you're going to plan out what you're going to film the next day. I recommend keeping this video 10 minutes max. What can you talk about that your viewer can see results or say, wow, that was awesome. That solved my problem, right? We don't need to create 15, 20, 30-minute videos here. We are just getting your YouTube channel off the ground. So whether it's 5 to 10 minutes, that's the only length we're looking at right now if you're trying to realistically do this in 30 minutes a day. All right, you got your video plan done on day 1, week 2. On day 2, week 2, you are filming. So it may take you a little bit more than 30 minutes if you got to do hair and makeup, if that takes you a while to do, or maybe you just piggyback this up on, okay, today's the day I'm going to do hair and makeup. Today's the day I'm going to do my stories. Today's the day I'm going to maybe do Zoom calls. You can start to line up your schedule so that if you're just doing hair and makeup one day a week, you can get all that video stuff done. But for YouTube specifically, this is when you're going to film that video. And since you only want to keep it about 5 to 10 minutes long, it may take you that full 30 minutes to get through that short video. all right? Because remember, you don't need to do a one take. You can repeat the lines a couple times, you can mess up, you can pause, but if you're keeping your videos to about 5 to 10 minutes, I do think it's highly possible for you to film one video in 30 minutes. Now, again, still on week 2, day 3 is when you're gonna start editing. And this is where your time can start fluctuating. You've got to keep your raw footage, what you filmed on day 2, within that 30-minute mark, or editing starts to get a little bit longer, okay? So I'm leaving Wednesday and Thursday, day 3 and day 4, those 30 minutes for editing. So you have a full hour for editing. Now what you're gonna do when you're editing is you're gonna go through the full video once and cut out all your mistakes or cut out all your pauses so that you have a version that's just all of your clips. Then what you could do on Thursday, day 4, is add in your editing pizzazz, right? You created some of those editing templates in week 1. Title screens, some animations if you want. Don't worry about getting super fancy right now. Your goal is to just start getting videos on YouTube, to start being consistent on YouTube, to start seeing more leads come in so you can start making some more money, so you can start outsourcing some of this, okay? No need to get fancy here. We can get to that point. Right now, we're just getting content up to start making you more money in your business. Now we are on the final day, and on day 5, week 2, is 30 minutes for you to upload that video. Now you may need to upload the video overnight depending on your internet upload speed. This is gonna be different depending on what equipment that you have, what router that you have, what kind of a internet that you have. So understand, it may take you a while to upload your content to YouTube. So I recommend just uploading it overnight, like before you go to bed, just click upload to YouTube. But then that 30 minutes on day 5, you're going to give it a title. You're going to create that thumbnail because you created those templates already. You're going to write the description box content out, the tags, and you're going to either publish it or schedule it for that next week. You'll also want to, again, if you have the time within your 30 minutes, create some content from your templates to promote it, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on LinkedIn, wherever you are also posting to. What are some promotional pieces that you can create so that you can write captions for in advance on this 5th day? Now that is extra. That is if you have enough time to do that. The only thing that you really need to do on day 5 is get that video uploaded, get it optimized, and scheduled out. So then what you would do is start back over again on that next day. Whether that's Monday, you're gonna start picking your video and writing your video game plan or your script. Then day 2, you're gonna film. Day 3 and 4, you're editing. Day 5, you're uploading and scheduling, okay? This is a schedule that I think realistically that you could handle as long as you just keep the videos to about 5 to 10 minutes max. Now, if you wanna see how this all fits into your marketing and your sales strategy, watch the video that's on your screen right now because I go into a deep dive on how I use my YouTube videos to make consistent sales in my business. Use these videos you're making to get people to your offer and actually getting them to convert so you can start making more consistent income and start outsourcing some of this stuff.